Hello, my dear tarot lovelies. I'm Shawnee from tarotmore.com. This is your special Witchy Feline tarot reading. If you would like a written description of the spread, there will be a link in the YouTube description of this video and also an annotation that you can click on the video itself. All right, and here is your reading. Where's my thunder? Damn it. First the video won't move, it's just a still image, and now I have no thunder. Bear with me a moment, I have to create my own sound effect. Crack-a-boom! Okay, here's your reading. So this is just a simple 3-card spread, and this reading will show us how to get the most out of this fall season. And I apologize for the noise. I am filming in my local library and the study rooms were not available, so I have to make do. Alright, so let me draw the cards here. We're just going to lay them out. Alright. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit here. Alright. So this first card is called The Cat Purrs Contently, and this represents good luck and the thing that is going to bring us the most joy in this moment and in the fall season. So for our first card, we have, ooh, okay, this is interesting. We have the Three of Swords. Now the Three of Swords, you know, often represents heartache or, you know, letting kind of those, you know, self-doubts get in the way and that sort of thing. You know, let's see. I'm kind of drawn to the images of the snakes. I'm trying to figure out, I think this is a reminder to not cry, to not, if you are having a hard time or you're not, you know, in the best of spirits, is not to let those whatever doubts or your emotions get in the way of you having fun. That might sound a bit strange, but yeah, and not, you know, not let these vipers, you know, so if you have somebody in your life that's not the best influence or something, yeah, you know, I'm gonna come back to this card in just a second. Let me find the words here. Yeah, so if you have someone who in your life who is maybe not the most positive influence on you, or someone who's very draining, those types of people you want to kind of avoid right now, or just politely, you know, make the social runs and kind of do your little hi, how are you, and move on to something else. But the second vibe I'm kind of getting with this card, now that I look at it further, especially with the snakes, is that it's important, you know, this is kind of a time to be a little wicked, and not in a bad or mean-spirited way, but it's okay to be a little bit mischievous, you know, let your inner vamp out and that sort of thing, and really take charge of when you're kind of feeling down or negative and be like, you know what, screw it, I can be creepy, I can have fun, especially with it, you know, Halloween now that is this time of year and going into November. So moving on to the next card, and I may come back to this one because it's a negative card in a positive place. The next one is called The Cat Crosses Our Path. Now this represents the bad luck, and this is the thing that works against us and dampens our spirits. Oh, okay, I'm gonna turn this one around because I haven't been working with reversals. And this is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the thing that's gonna work against us, actually, I think getting too focused on being balanced. And that's kind of a strange thing to say, but I'm kind of drawn to like the image of the ships and kind of this disruption here with the waves in the background. And I think getting too focused on material matters and having everything just so and making sure that it's all just perfect is not going to make us happy. And maybe this card, the Three of Swords, is a little bit of a warning. Again, we have something interesting here. We kind of have a positive card in a negative spot. So, but it's just, I think this is just kind of telling us, you know, not to get too carried away or too focused on the little things. You know, just go out, have fun, be wild, and not worry in the everyday hoopla of life. And so I'm going to move on to the last card, and I may come back. This last card is called The Cat Stalks the Night, and this is the card of celebration and how to really live it up this fall season. Okay, and we got the Page of Pentacles. So we got a couple Pentacles cards here. And I think the vibe I'm getting from this is to really cherish the things that are important to us. So our family, hearth, home, whatever it is that we kind of hold dear in this physical world, really keep that close to us. And she almost looks a little bit sad, this particular page, but I think it's important to remember, again, to not let those negative emotions like we had with the Three of Swords really cloud our judgment. And again, that's where the swords come in and kind of overtake what we're, you know, what we really hold dear and what is valuable to us. I'm gonna, let me see if I get any other vibes right now. We have a little bit of a tricky reading here, just we got some interesting cards. I think another thing I'm getting is two things kind of stand out to me. We kind of have the color red. Is standing out to me, so things in that I know for your heart, your passions, so things you're really passionate about. And coming back to the Page of Pentacles, I think that's, again, your goals and aspirations is another big one, and doing the physical material work of that. This card, to go off on a little tangent here, I was reading this thing about breatharianism. And it's this idea where you can sustain yourself solely on prana, or that life spirit energy. And to be honest, that's a bit ridiculous in my opinion, but because basically you also have to nourish your physical body to be able to nourish your spiritual body. You have to have that balance there. And so I think that's really important when we look at the Page of Pentacles, is not to forget that. And so when we find, and again, this is a card of balance, but I think where we can also, this card may come into play is when we have this, like this with the ships going on in the background, when we have that disruption in our lives, we realize that that's in the background and we're so focused, you know, you need to find that balance in a healthy way. And I think that's about it. Yeah, and that one other thing that is kind of standing out to me is almost, there's some water going on in the cards, but we also kind of have the shape of roundness within this spread, with kind of the heart sort of round, and the pentacles, and the pentacles here, and even with the flowers. And I feel like that has, again, that's the biggest message here, is to be centered and just be calm and enjoy the moment and enjoy your little things in their life and not get too wrapped up in all the details. Alright, so that has been your Witchy Feline tarot spread example and reading. Again, my name is Shawnee and I'm from tarotmore.com. Thanks for watching.